Alright, buddy. Let's get rid of this stuff, we don't need that. Right. Actually, wait, no, give me that stick. I need a beatdown stick for this.
There you go.
Alright. You always think that you're good. You always think that you're the strongest guy in the village. Oh, I think it's time I take you down a peg. Hiya!
Instantly slain.
You want to try that again?
Let's do this, come on. Ha! Prick.
Alright.
Victory! Ha!
Hello and welcome to the realm of Midgard. I'm Jim Mountain and this is episode 13 from our realm. Woo! Last episode, Athika had returned back to, Midgard and gave him a little bit of a tour on what we'd been up to and sort of how things have progressed, and yeah, that went really well. He was quite impressed to see the stuff we'd been up to and yeah, really happy with that. And it also looks like that a fair few of you watching at home sort of enjoyed it too. So yeah, really good to see that. So thank you for the support. Much appreciated. Now, between that episode and now, Athika had started streaming. So we went over and joined him for his first stream the other day. And in good typical fashion, we started off by having a bit of a ancient debris mining challenge in the nether. Because the other two keep making fun of me because I still don't have any, netherite gear, but I don't really want any yet. So we started off his stream with a bit of an ancient debris challenge, and I've got some now, but let me cut away because I did get some of that the visual, my audio stuffed up, so might just have a little bit of nice music being played as I just show you the few bits of ancient debris I managed to collect. That's right. We managed to get just over 20 pieces of ancient debris, and that beat Athika's 2 pieces that he found. So I think that was a good start to the stream. Another little sort of mishap, adventure-y sort of thing that happened on that stream was, Mr. Proranga was with us, and we found another village. So he wanted to kind of redeem himself and take on another iron golem. The only problem was this was kind of the strongest iron golem that we'd ever seen. So enjoy this. Alright, so what are we doing in today's episode? Well, after doing a bit of that little tour around, this spot here really just looks so bare and very, very plain still. And it was originally set up to have our farm animals here, so we have a few sheep, some cows, maybe some pigs. But they were going to go in some paddocks just over here, as you can sort of see marked out roughly by this cobblestone. So today, we're going to sort of lay out the pen yard pretty much like we did with the farm area just over here. Sort of lay it out first in a bit of a cobblestone-ish circle, then go back through and texturize it with some andesite, some stone, some slabs and some walls. Make it look a little bit more pretty. And then we'll move over our cows that we've got, which are sort of just behind there with their good friend Johnny. Yes, we'll try and keep him alive and bring him up here so he can keep looking after the cows. And then I think we're going to have to find some sheep. Torch, hello. We'll have to find some sheep and yeah. So let me go and get up some resources so I can mark out where we're going to put all of this stuff. And I'll bring you back in. Alright, so I've now got some cobblestone. I've got my shovel at the ready. Let's plan out sort of our path through here and where our walls are going to go. Alright, so as you can see, we've got this original path here from the village. I kind of want to make it a bit more sort of go here so it leads us into our farmyard. And then I kind of want to keep this pattern, but I don't want it to go straight into like Athica's front door. So maybe if we take a bit of a angle, come down here, and that way we can have it here and join onto the path this way, and we can keep this space a bit more free for maybe another paddock or something. I think that might work. So if we just start off by removing all of these dirt blocks, leaf. Alright, and then let's just go through, maybe even, yeah, we could probably have this entire in here, probably shape it around a bit more. Sorry, flower. Then I do want to keep a bit of an alleyway there, so let's maybe remove these ones, and even that one there, and bring it back here. So that way, we can kind of still have our walkway. We don't need it to be too wide because we only take up one space. Maybe if we go here, group on a bit with the diagonal. Now this leads us to our little entrance. Yep, jump up. And maybe if we even just round this off a little bit more. Mathis still has plenty of space there, and he's not going to have to look at all of the pigs, sheep, cows, whatever we decide to put in. And then we can just sort of round this off, finishing up back here. I think that's a bit that's a bit better. Alright, and then maybe we could just double that up there. Around here. Maybe get rid of this one. This one pushes out a bit. A bit close to the path because we might beef it up a bit more over on this side, because here we might just go. Sorry, flower. Something like this. So that'll be like one pen over there. We want to put one over here. Maybe even coming up to that point. So say let's have sheep or cows. We could have the other one over here. I don't think we really use pigs for anything at the moment, so we might just try and set up one for sheep and one for cows. But as you can see, we've got our nice little rough guideline of how we're going to go about this. So I'm just going to go and quickly sort of build it up a bit more, and then I'll bring it back in. But just before I do go, I will make note that these will all be, too high, so no animals can escape from our pens. Alright, let me just do a little bit of fixing up there, and then we'll bring it back in. Welcome back. So I finished up making the sort of blueprint frame as I said I was going to, out of cobblestone. I've now gone around and sort of detailed that a bit more with the andesite and the stone and the stairs, slabs and walls, variants of all of those. But if I spin around, as you can see, it does look very grey. It's very bland and boring. Even though it's pretty much the exact same as what we've got over here, the difference is though you've got all the colour from all of the different crops that we've got growing. So as you can see in my hotbar, I've got a few different block types that I'm going to start adding in through here to sort of give it a bit more colour and a bit more life sort of look to it. We've got hay bales that sort of look like the food that the animals might be eating. I was thinking that we could go around and do some sort of beams out of the strip spruce logs to sort of give a bit more of that colour there. Obviously we're going to add some of the bushes. We've got some vines, and also where we've got some cobblestone, we might just chuck in a bit of the mossy cobblestone, so it gives a bit more of that greener tinge, maybe towards the bottom of the wall more, like the grass has sort of grown up in through it. So if we spin around, just have a bit of a look at this one here first. So here's a spot here where we might just throw in that mossy cobblestone there. Might even go over here, chuck that one in. We don't want to do it in all of them, but we definitely want to have a few of them so it sort of stands out. We might even put some of it in the ground too, so it looks like, things have been sort of stepped on and it's grown over time. Might even add one here. We won't add the vines on the inside because we don't want any of our animals to escape. So, might just come around, place a few like so. Here might be a good spot. Up here definitely we've got a bit of more sort of a flatter space there. And then we can come in and around here, maybe break this down, place one of the bushes, pillar up a little bit and give a bit more of a, broken downish sort of a look there. Even come around, pop one over here, pop some up here so it looks like it's a bit overgrown. Bring it down a bit. We can even hide some torches underneath it there, like so. That looks like it's a bit more overgrown, and we pop a few vines over it there, then grow out. Chuck one there. That's looking alright. Probably, it's a bit close to the walkway there, but here isn't. Now over here, sort of dig it down a little bit. Now, let's come, say here, break these, and let's just pillar up, and then if I got, yes, let's maybe use a bit of a stone capping on that. Well, it doesn't stand out. Oh yeah, and then if we switch my sword for my axe, a little bit of a strip there. There we go, that looks alright. Then we come over and just sort of repeat this a bit more. It might even just take this fella out right here. We go two, add the wall in, the slab. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep going around now, repeating this pattern. Go. Now this one lines up a bit too much with that, so I'll break it off there. Give a bit of a stretch off. Might bring one back in over here. Two. And yeah, I'll keep going around. Might even add one over here. Yeah, a few of these sort of things are standing out a bit more. I might even change it up just a little bit off camera. But then we can add in our hay bales over here for a bit of food source. One over there. We can dig them down to the ground a little bit so it's not like it's all symmetrical. Some of it's been eaten or it's been trampled in. Add a few little path blocks around. One thing that I'll come back in, I don't have any water on me at the moment, is put in a little water trough sort of setup. But yeah, so this is what I was thinking of to sort of give it a bit more colour and a bit more life. And now I'll repeat the same process over onto the other paddock over there. And then bring it back in. And hopefully then we'll be on to moving over the animals. I'm not looking forward to dealing with Johnny. But he might get his own little house just here, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, let me just finish up the other one and we'll be right back. Alright, now I think that this has come up looking much better than it was before, just being all the plain old greys and that. It's definitely popped a bit, and yeah, I think I'm actually happy with how these came up. I might, bone meal the grass a little bit, try and get a few extra flowers and whatnot, but other than that, I think we're ready to put our animals in their new little home. So let's see if they're going to be cooperative with us or not. I hope so. I've got some wheat. I'm going to try and bribe them. Let's see if this is going to work for us. Now you may also notice that we have some bamboo shooting up around the village. On that live stream of Athica's, we were in the ocean for ages and found a few sunken ships, and well, in there we found some bamboo, so we were able to grow it up a bit. And yeah, I mean, we've got jungle saplings from the Wandering Trader, we've gotten bamboo from shipwrecks. We would love to go and find a jungle biome because they're really nice and interesting. You've got the really nice grasses in there, your parrots and your pandas, but we haven't found any, but we've gotten a fair few of the resources from them so far. So maybe next episode or something we might try and venture out to find the last few biomes we haven't found. But yeah, until then, back to collecting our cows. Here's the game plan. I'm going to try and place this boat down to get Johnny trapped in it, and then we can move the cows without him going nuts at us. It's the plan. Let's see if it works. Yay! Alright, now let's just move our cows. Be free, foxes! Alright, I think you guys are going to get the bigger paddock. Alright, close this off. Breech is up. Yay! Our first baby in our new pen. Now let's go and find ourselves some sheep, and we can almost call this job successfully finished. Some sheep. Where's the sun? Oh no, it's getting dark. Come on, can we find some sheep? I don't want the chicken. I think we're gonna have to sleep and look for some sheep in the morning. Morning time. Let's go find some sheep. There probably won't be any sheep over there. Any wolves would have eaten them. So that's a llama or alpaca. That's a llama. Let's go around this way. Oh, yes, another beehive. I'll take you. Alright, we found some bees, some rabbits. We want sheep. What are you doing over here? Huh. Oh, I thought that was sheep, it's just flowers. That's a cow. I'm sorry, cows, but we don't need you here. No, not a chicken! Not a cow, we want sheep. You can live. Oh, I said I didn't want pigs. Yeah, yeah. Here we go, a sheep. 2 sheep. Oh, we're in business now. We've got sheep. Look at our sheep. Alright, let's get him back home now. Which isn't that far. There's Marvin. Yes. You got yin and yang. And here we go. 1 for you, 1 for you. And we close this off. Yay! Alright. So, I'm going to spend a little bit of time now just breeding up the sheep and the cows. I'm also going to do a little bit of decoration sort of just around the pathway and sort of leading up into where the housing area is just down here. And then I guess we might have to move Johnny over. So, let me just get all that sort of stuff worked out. And then I'll bring you back in when we're working out what we're going to do with Johnny. Welcome back. So, a bit of time's passed now and I've done a little bit of decoration, sort of tidy up the place a little bit. Let's go over and have a little bit of a sticky peek at what I've done, and then we're going to move Johnny in his boat and sort of just leave him in one spot for the moment until we can work out a nice spot for him to permanently live. Alright, let's have a little bit of a look at the decoration. Spin around, we've tied in the path now, so got an option to go up this way, and as you can see now it's sort of all down here's sort of been closed off. Little alley. We've got this spot here we can walk around and head up into where our paddocks are. We can have a bit of a sticky beak over the wall there, and here at our sheep. Now this spot here is where I am thinking of sitting Johnny in his boat for the time being and sort of keep him there, watching people as they come on in to see the animals and all that sort of thing. We've also joined up our path here nicely and had these little spruce fences to sort of guide our eye and our pathway through. It also branches off to go straight down and into the farmyard as well. So yeah, let's now take this lead and try and bring our good friend Johnny the farmer over here. Wish me luck. Alright. Let's see. You gonna play fair today? He's in his boat. Alright. Let's leash it on. Bring it around there. Bring it up in. There we go. So far so good. How's he gonna go when he gets to the path blocks? Oh, it's gonna be so much easier to try and take him through the farm, I think. Come on. Alright, Johnny is in the farm. This is actually going much more smoother than I thought. Okay, now I'm going to get him up here. Oh. Yay! Look! Alright, get him in here. Just a bit further over. There we go. Ah! I got thorns. No. Yes. Yes. Alright. Just try and help me get that lead off. There we go. You can keep it. Alright. Now that we've got Johnny back over with his cows and watching over this little area in his boat, that pretty well much wraps up this project. I think we've done a really good job at getting this done today. And yeah, so the sheep are all here. We've got our cows. We're going to be able to get some more leather, which we've been running out on, which is going to be very helpful. And a nice little path. But before I end the episode, I'd like to sort of show you guys what I'm going to try and be working on in between episodes now, because it's a little bit of a bigger project than I kind of initially thought. And that is the storage area for the industrial zone. So I'm basically going to sort of start working on that off camera, because it's a lot of repetitive work there and sort of just setting it up. But what I will do is I'll try and record little snippets of it to sort of show you the process of what I've done and talk about that. But yeah, so I'm going to start doing that right now after this episode, I think, to really get a hand on it, because, you know, we've got a lot of farms planned and we're going to need a place to put all those sort of goods. So yeah, but if you've made it this far into the episode, thank you very, very much, and until next time,